it's Jack and Owen from TechnicX Gamers 224, bringing you a FIFA 14 gameplay and review, and just a little GM mode with Manchester City. What do you think of the game?
I have not played the game very much at all. I don't even think I played it. I got FIFA 12 for my PS3, and I didn't play too much. Like, I thought it was really hard, but I also didn't have what it not what it takes. I didn't put any effort into it. I didn't bother to learn the controls with FIFA 12. FIFA 14 looks definitely good, but I don't think I'll be picking it up. Mostly because it doesn't look interesting enough for me to pay the 50, 60 bucks, 70 bucks on it.
It's not very different from the other FIFAs, like previous years. But, yeah, it's a pretty solid game overall. I have a good GM mode right now with Man City. I'm not going to trade, not going to sell Suarez or Rodwell here. Just a bit of gameplay. I like the game, but like we said before, it's not very different, and I think it could have more features, because it's basically like NBA, NHL, FIFA.
They're all the same kind of.
All the games are the same. Like
GM.
They don't really get creative anymore. It's really a shame, because I think they could sell a lot more games and such if they really worked at it. I think we had Company suspended for a game. Yeah, he got red carded. Yeah. Yeah. PS4s are looking good. The graphics aren't very different from PS3 as far as
FIFA 14?
game. Yeah, FIFA 14, they're not very different.
No.
The rosters are updated, stadiums, you know, the typical stuff. Yeah.
But the details are different for games, obviously, such as Call of Duty Ghost.
Oh, they're amazing and different.
Like, when I played PS3 gameplay, like Ghosts, before PS4 came out, it was fine. But then PS4 came out, and I had to change it to it. Like the game, it was so clear and crisp, I could see much farther in the game. And then coming to before I sold Ghosts, I would decide to put it back on my PS3 before I sold my PS3 also, just to try it out. Which is it's like 720, like not very HD quality for the PS3, and I could not play. I could not see very far. I felt like it was blurry. Like, the thing is that I'm quite sure it's the same as Xbox One. Not that it's blurry.
I know, like.
But Xbox One.
It's like frame rates and such.
Xbox One, I think the reason they were going to call it 720 is because all their games are only in 720p so far. Yeah. They have one game that's coming out, and it's called Wolfenstein. It's going to be 1080p for both consoles, but first game. And then, like, Titanfall, like, it's going to be, I think it's like 792p.
Something like.
And then one last thing. Two last things. EA, Origins or whatever, EA has announced or revealed that they may be making Titanfall for PS4.
Well, which would be amazing.
In 1080p due to the sales. And also more news on Watch Dogs. It's going to be running at a 960p for Xbox One, 1080p HD, 60 frames a second for PS4.
I don't see how Xbox even competes with PS4 in that sort of.
And then guess this
spec.
PC 4K resolution. Yeah, 4K resolution.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But it won't be like crazy frame rates.
No.
Unfortunately.
It'll still be like 42, 60 frames per second.
But yeah, it's good. I think comparing it's just like the old generation, like Xbox 360, it was 720p, and the PS3 was 720p, but it had a 1080p converter, so it could convert into full HD, which was amazing, and that was a really good selling point, I think, over the. How many years?
1 year difference.
Was it like 7 years that they had it? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8 years maybe.
Yeah, but the reason PS3 definitely got the edge over Xbox 360, not the controller. The controller could have been better, but the fact that they did have the graphics, the Dolby surround sound, the Blu-ray was a big feature. So they got
Blu-ray,
they got
really
to step
helped.
up their game from learn from Xbox 360.
Absolutely.
And plus, Xbox 360 got rushed out because they rushed. Microsoft rushed the Xbox 360s out, the white version, like the first version of Xbox 360, and so it had about a 54% failure rate of Red Ring of Death, and that caused them a lot of harm. But more.
It's not like Sony didn't have their issues. Like when they started making the PS3s, they were making them for $800 and selling them for what, $400 or $500, like at the very beginning, which wasn't very wise from a marketing perspective.
No.
But overall,
like
they did better.
Xbox One.
Xbox One, it's
not well.
I don't like the big power brick that you have to buy. I don't like how clunky it is.
It's like the Xbox Junior.
Yeah, just a wire from the PS4 to your outlet. It's perfect and less power hungry, and cheaper.
PS4 recently opened in Japan in February, and I think they've earned an extra months off. They earned an extra 2 million PS4s, 1 million, over 1 million PS4s keep going from Japan, and so I think they have over 6 million, a bit less than 7 million units sold, and Xbox One's still under the 3.9 million mark. They have made 3.9 million so far. 900,000 of those, about 900,000 of those, probably now 700,000 of those are still on shelves or in the back behind the EB Games, behind the Best Buys, behind the Future Shops, because they're not leaving the shelves anytime soon. But now in UK they've taken the Xbox One, and a lot of people felt ripped off because they made the Xbox One now $399, the same price. But for the same price as PS4, but a lot of people in the UK thought that it was a rip-off for them.
Yeah,
because they'd already bought it, and then the deal goes on.
Yeah, it's just awful that they make that many mistakes. Between the sharing video games with friends, you can't access them on other accounts and going offline and such. From the original E3 presentation
DRM,
from Microsoft.
Yeah,
just all that. And then PS4 coming in and basically mocking them of everything.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
And then the design. The design of the PS4 isn't phenomenal, but it's enough. It's what it is.
It's enough to be better than Microsoft.
It's enough to be better than the other design, especially. The Xbox One's a big shit brick.
It's massive.
It's big, it's heavy. I felt it, I touched it.
Owen.
But I don't like it.
That was close. That almost went in. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
that was a good fast break.
But FIFA's definitely got something in for it for people that love the game.
Love soccer.
Love
football.
Football. And so it's always going to be there. There's always going to be making new FIFAs. Hopefully, I think.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. NHL, NBA. FIFA,
NBA is amazing.
NBA 2K14. I just got that game. It's amazing.
It's amazing. I love that game. I think it's my favorite game so far on PS4.
Yeah, I stopped playing everything else because I beat Thief. I haven't played a lot of Killzone because Killzone...
It's difficult.
Campaign is difficult, very difficult. The multiplayer is very fun. It's enjoyable even when you die. You get a 3-5 kill streak, which is actually pretty good. High. It's like the 10 kill streak on Call of Duty Ghost. So
what about Battlefield 4?
Battlefield 4, that's hard.
Yeah, it's difficult, and other things I don't like how long it takes for you to respawn.
Yeah.
And I think it's way in depth about the person who killed you is a level da da da, their health was da da da. They have so many
what gun
kills,
they
so many
used.
deaths, what gun they used, what medals they're getting, and then they like highlight them in orange. Like,
Like,
I
follow
really
them
think it's
around.
pointless because
Nobody
I don't
would care,
think-
really.
yeah, nobody even looks or cares. They're just waiting to respawn, and by that, it's not very wise, and I don't know what to think of it.
But in the menu, you can, like, in the map when you're spawning, you can choose if you want to go and start in like an airplane or.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love, my favorite is a Ski-Doo on water maps and
That's
the
fun.
ATV because I use like Grand Theft Auto with
Yeah,
more
we just
guns.
mess around with it. We don't even really try to go for.
Kills.
Let's get a good KD. Let's get like 20.
Yeah, my KD is probably like a 0.70.
You're good.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't even get kills honestly, unless I see them right in front of me.
What about Black Flag?
Black Flag, I have not gotten that game.
It's good. Like the graphics are very good in it. As such with Killzone and Battlefield 4. Killzone's more. It's like sort of like Infamous, like the way it's mystical and stuff. But yeah, I say Battlefield 4 might have the best graphics out of all these games.
Battlefield 4, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And then Assassin's Creed, I love parts of it. I just like running around, not even really doing missions.
Frozen.
Oh, what's going on? So yeah, guys, just a good old gameplay.
Okay, bye.
Silva's mad.